Good morning, it is May 16, 2026 and I am running a full marathon today at the Great Wall of China. Just look at this place. Here's the start line. We got some locals here about to play some music for us. I can see the Great Wall all the way up the mountain. This is going to be an incredible experience. This is actually the finish line as well. There are so many people here. Hopefully I'm running through here in about, don't even know, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, I have no idea. So I'm full marathon, wave one. They have a fun run, they have a half marathon and a full marathon, and they said wave one, get ready. So we're getting ready right now. I'll be honest, I am so nervous. I am so nervous. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea how difficult it's going to be. I have no idea what my finish time is going to be. I have no idea. I am so nervous. Wow. I can't believe I'm doing this. The Great Wall of China. Oh my gosh.
Blessed with a fine ecological environment and abundant tourist resources, Jizhou is widely known as Scenic Jizhou, the Garden of Beijing and Tianjin.
黄崖河长城距今已经有1460多年的历史了，它建在海拔700多米的崇山峻岭之中，全长有3。5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. I'm officially running the Great Wall Marathon. Let's go. So 2,000 people are running today. Fun run, half marathon, full marathon. I'm in absolutely no rush. You saw the elevation map. We have a huge incline actually on the Great Wall to begin with. Then it's pretty flat in the middle. And then we finish with a huge incline at the end. So absolutely no rush, just gonna enjoy it. I'll get there in the end, I'll get there. That is 1 mile down. 26.2 miles today. There's a long way to go. So the cutoff point is 8 hours. I have no idea how close I'm going to be to that, but just got to make it to the end. 1 mile down. So of course, most of the run is not on the Great Wall. We're on our way right now. So we go through so many of these small villages, and the village people have come out to say hi to us. Hello, 早上好，早上好。早上好，早上好。Hello. Oh, nice people. It is hot today. It's like 85 degrees. We started running at 7:30 a.m. Very hot already. More people. 早早。Zashanghai means good morning, by the way. So they said 61 countries are represented in this marathon. 2,000 people, 61 countries. So I think most of the people running today, they're not Chinese, they're foreigners. Such an incredible experience running through these villages. There's a kids' little playground here. Like the kids that live in this area go to this playground every day, and I just run through randomly. Zao, zao. Zao, ni hao, ni hao. Zao, zao. Look at that little bar. Pina colada, please. Get a nice view already. I'm not going to film them all, but just know we're passing so many people that live in these villages. They're saying good morning to us. They're saying Jayo. Unbelievable. Look at that. Wow. Something I did not expect to see today. That's a camel.
What?
It's a real camel. What's there a camel doing in the middle of the Beijing mountains? Alpacas, I think. Camels, alpacas. Why? I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Ciao, 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 ciao. That is so cool. That is 3 miles. And the Great Wall of China is up there. I can see it up there. Incredible, look at that. I can see the Great Wall go all the way along the mountains over there. Wow. Here we go. I'm about to enter the Great Wall of China. Oh my gosh. What an experience this is. Oh my gosh. I'm so lucky to have this experience. Let's go, baby. Yes, yes. Cute little coffee shop. There's nobody running here. People are taking it easy. I want to enjoy the experience. Every single time I've had an event, half marathon, full marathon, there's been a time where I just wanted it to end. I hope it doesn't happen today because I really want to enjoy this, because this is definitely a once in a lifetime, I think. Never going to come back here. So, here we go. I am on the Great Wall of China running a marathon right now. That is incredible. Don't even care about the time. I don't care. Definitely going to enjoy this. Great Wall of China. You see how steep this is? That is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is such a cool experience. I will be honest, at the start line, I still had to get a little bit emotional because there's so much history here. Thousands of years old. Great Wall of China. Incredible. Wow. Steep though, pretty steep. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is a day I'm never ever ever gonna forget. Wow. You can't really see on the camera how steep those steps are, but some of them go above my knees. It's crazy, like climbing them, you're not even stepping up. Watchtower 8. Amazing. Amazing. I think if you told those soldiers and the people guarding the wall 1,000 years ago that foreigners from around the world would come to the Great Wall of China to run for fun. They would not believe you, but I guess that's how history goes. Wow, this is honestly, I hope it looks great on the camera because in real life it is amazing. Get ready, jayo, jayo, jayo. 4 miles, 4 miles. Actually feels good to run a little bit, to be honest. That is 5 miles. Been going 1 hour, 16 minutes. Pace is super slow, but that's okay. This is the start line. They're still having a massive party here. Struggling a bit, to be honest. I don't feel great. We are a long way away. So my pace is currently 14 minutes 50 per mile, which is extremely slow. So a lot of people will be tempted to try and speed up, try and catch up, but you can't do that because down the line it's going to get difficult again because there's more inclines coming up. So just taking it easy, enjoying it. It's very hot out here. Hello, 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 jayo, 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 jayo. Feel like a celebrity. So much fun. So let me tell you how ridiculous a marathon is. So I just hit 6.2 miles. I still have 20 miles to go. 20, I've already done 6. It's crazy. To be honest, I've already done the hardest part. The Great Wall section, that's the highest incline on this route, and I've already done it. So the whole middle part is pretty flat. I don't think we sit on the street like this because this is very, very comfortable and I'm happy about it. But towards the end, there's another big incline. So it's gonna get more difficult, but it's all right. Just keep going, just don't stop. That's the main rule, just do not stop. Even if you have to walk, even if you have to run very slowly, do not stop. So this is only my second marathon in my entire life. First one was last year, 2025, the London Marathon. And now 2026, I do the Great Wall Marathon. So I only do iconic ones. I only want to run in interesting and cool places. I don't just want to do a marathon just to do it, just to collect the medal. So definitely trying to choose the fun ones, the unique ones. But it's so cool, like running through these places. Such a great experience. All the locals so friendly. Seems like everybody's so excited to see the runners. Something I do think is super funny though, there's absolutely zero photographers out here. There were so many up on the wall because of course that's when you get the beautiful pictures, because you don't want to get a picture of that in the background, do you? So by the way, there's so many nurses and medics along the route. So guess where they're from? Denmark, because the organizers of this race is a Danish company. So nurses and doctors from Denmark. People running by me, they actually are doing the half marathon, so maybe the full marathon doesn't come back this way. I don't know, I'm just running. Yeah, there's definitely no photographers out here. Look at this, the beauty of the Great Wall Marathon. The route just split. Half marathon people went that way, so full marathon people straight ahead. Just running by people's houses. once again the beauty of the Great Wall Marathon. That is 9 miles completed, over a third of the way there. Just running through construction sites. Great Wall Marathon, beautiful. Hello, 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 hello. So much fun. That is 10 miles, 10 miles. Double digits looks very good. Hello, hello. So the whole village comes out to say hello. Let's say hello to the kids. Hello, 谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。谢谢，谢谢。How fun is that? Just literally running by people's houses. This was today's entertainment for the people that live here, watching all these foreigners run through their village. Incredible views everywhere. This is such a great experience, but it is so difficult. It is honestly super duper difficult. Running a marathon on the street is so different. Running a marathon with inclines, even if it's just a little incline, makes a huge difference. So we're following the arrows, but there's also policemen and volunteers on the street pointing you in the right direction. And of course I flew yesterday from Shanghai because I live in Shanghai, but it's crazy, people flew across the world to do this marathon. It's so iconic, definitely one I'm going to remember. Pretty comfortable the last few miles. I do think there's a big incline coming up, but it's not been too bad. Still going through the villages. It was scheduled to rain today, so I think we got lucky. It's not supposed to rain until tonight, so still meeting friendly locals along the way. Ni hao, 中国真棒，中国人加油加油. Making friends along the way. Honestly, blows my mind running through these little villages. This is the main street. Just met one of the fattest babies I've ever seen in my life. Ah, that tastes good. That is 13.1 miles. That is a half marathon. I'm halfway there. Current time, 2 hours 25. So if I do that again, I'll be about 5 hours. I'll be super happy with that. I don't know if I can keep it up. Let's see. That doesn't give you motivation, nothing does. Honestly, I think that's been the highlight of this marathon. The people that you meet, people in the villages, the people doing music, there's so much of it. I haven't even filmed all of it, so there's more than I've actually filmed. So much fun. Guy just pulled out here and the police officer's calling for a ride to come pick him up. We're at 14.3 miles. No shame in pulling out, no shame at all. Very difficult thing to do, and he got over halfway, so good achievement anyway. Just met some really cool people in this village. One criticism that I have from this marathon is this: don't give bottled water, because one, I don't want to carry it, and two, nobody's going to drink a whole bottle. So many people are taking one sip and just throwing it, just because nobody wants a full bottle of water. At the rest stations they do have cups of electrolytes, they're literally pouring it out. That's what you need to do with water, don't give bottles. Just passed another rest station. First one I've seen giving out gels. Don't know if I'm going to take them because they're lemon. Not a huge fan of lemon, but I grabbed some anyway. Still feeling good, just trying to stay strong. Don't stop, do not stop. Get to experience everything on this marathon. We've had the mountain, we've had the street, we've had the hills, and now we're in the forest. That is 16.2 miles. 10 miles to go. 10 miles to go. Wow. 3 hours, 5 minutes. Feeling good. Let's go. Let's go. Some medic in the middle of nowhere. They're everywhere. So you don't need to worry if you need help, someone's going to be there. Water station. Definitely needed that. Look at that view. That's amazing. By the way, if you think it's super easy to go downhill, it's not. Because you can't just go flying down there. You definitely have to slow yourself down because it's still slippery. Passing through another tiny village. People are cheering again. It's so great. Welcome to Main Street. This is where the fun happens. Yes, 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 yes. It gives you a boost. It really does. Maybe I should explain. Those people are saying "加油," which in Mandarin Chinese it just means like "come on," like they're cheering for you. "加油,加油." It's so nice. Just past 18 miles. That is 8 miles to go. Let's meet some of these kids. Hello, hello. 谢谢，谢谢. Do the Great Wall Marathon. The route is beautiful. So, 19 miles. We're heading back down the road that we've already run up. So we're going back towards the Great Wall and the finish line. I think we have time to go back to the Great Wall. So hopefully we do that before the finish line, hopefully. Back on the street. Another rest station. That is 20.2 miles. 6 miles to go, yes. "21 miles. I'm having one of those lemon gels. I need it. I'm struggling. Half marathon people to the finish, full marathon, back to the wall. I'll be there soon, going back to the wall.
Our next finishers. Here we have Claire Tracy from New Zealand.
I'm so out of it. This is so tough. After doing 22 miles, going up the steps again. Jeez, this is hard. Almost 22. Almost there. Literally pulling myself up. This is hard. This is hard. Jeez. Jeez. Damn, Daniel. People are walking like zombies. Everybody just wants to get to the end. Look at this. Oh wow. So I go down here, back up, and then way across there. Oh my gosh. You can't see how steep this is. It is I am trying to go as fast as possible. I just want to finish now, but I'm definitely trying to savor the moment because this is definitely once in a lifetime. Running a marathon on the Great Wall of China. Who does that? Like, what is that? It's so steep. That's it, saying goodbye to the Great Wall. Hello. 24.2 miles. Only 2 miles to go. Let's go. There's that alpaca again. The camel's taking it easy. Honestly, it seems like ages ago I saw that small bar. 25.2. 1 mile to go. Only one. Just one. Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually going to finish the Great Wall Marathon. I'm literally here. Oh my gosh, I just did that. Oh my gosh, that was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. There it is. I'm so proud of myself for doing that. I was struggling right from the start, to be honest, but wow, what an incredible experience that was. May 16, 2026, I completed the Great Wall Marathon. So happy about that. Honestly, I can't even describe how it feels because I remember standing right there at the start line thinking, can I actually finish this thing? And then you get 5 miles in, you get 10 miles in, you get halfway and you think, maybe I can actually do it, but you're nowhere near to the end. Even at 20 miles, you still have 6 miles to go. Like, it's such a weird feeling, but getting to the end is, I can't describe it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I did that. Definitely something that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. I'm so glad that I have a video of it so I can remind myself that I actually did that, and it's a big achievement. I'm so happy. I hope that you enjoyed the beautiful scenery because it was an incredible experience to be there and experience it myself. It was so cool. So I have to take a bus back to Beijing, back to my hotel. I'm staying in Beijing another night and then I fly back to Shanghai tomorrow. So let's go back to the hotel and I will tell you a little bit about my experience. And there it is. Oh my gosh, what an incredible experience that was. First of all, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me every step of the way during the Great Wall Marathon 2026. It is a day I'm never ever going to forget. So I'm going to talk about my experience quickly. Some negatives, some positives, and just my overall experience. I'm going to tell you my finish time. I'm also going to tell you my finish place. So my finish time was 5 hours, 15 minutes and 17 seconds, which I'm extremely happy about. I couldn't even predict my finish time. I had no idea what time I was going to finish in. So the fact that I got 5 hours, 15 minutes and 17 seconds, I am so incredibly happy with. There were 466 people running the full marathon and I finished in 57th place, which I'm very surprised by because I was sure there was at least 100 people in front of me, but no, only 56 people finished ahead of me, which I cannot believe it. 57th place, the Great Wall Marathon 2026. I'm so happy about that. So, the only negative
that I have about this actual race is it is extremely difficult to fully prepare correctly for this race because the Great Wall of China is not in Beijing. Maybe that surprises you, but it is not in Beijing. We had to drive 2.5 hours to get to the start line. 2.5 hours. We started running at 7:30. Our meeting time was at 3:30 a.m. So I had to wake up at 2:30 a.m. to go and meet the bus to drive 2.5 hours to the start line of the Great Wall Marathon. It was just the worst preparation. Like I said in the video a few times, I do not feel good. I just felt tired right from the start. And even though I'm so happy with my time, I still believe I could have done a little bit better if I did have good preparation because one, waking up super early. Like I think I slept like 4 hours the night before the race, which is just not good preparation. Plus sitting on a bus for 2.5 hours before you run a full marathon is not great preparation. This is absolutely no fault of the organizers. It's no fault of the marathon because that's where it is. You know, you can't move the wall. So yeah, it wasn't good preparation. I do think this is the only reason why I would not do this marathon again. It's just because it's so difficult to prepare unless you stay right next to the start line, which it's way out there. It's literally like where our start line was, like it's literally a village. So you'd have to stay right there because it's just not very convenient. But the overall experience was absolutely incredible. It was so much fun. It was so difficult. It was a lot more difficult than I expected, but I loved it more than I expected too. The highlight, of course, the highlight was running on the Great Wall of China, but I absolutely loved running through the villages, meeting the kids, the older people cheering for us. Like I didn't even film a fraction of how many people were actually greeting us and cheering just because it was just so many. Every single village we went through, every single street, there was just people there cheering. It was probably the highlight of this entire experience, just meeting the people along the way. And they, luckily I can speak Mandarin to them, so they were like, oh, what's going on? Because a lot of them didn't even know there was a marathon that day. So I'm sure it was a surprise when 2,000 foreigners just started to run through their village. 90% of the people that did this event were foreigners. Most of them flew into China, flew into Beijing just to do this event. Like people were coming from Denmark and Australia and America. Like luckily I only had an 1.5-hour flight from Shanghai. I'm back in Shanghai now, by the way. It's actually a few days after the race just because I was so out of it. I got back to the hotel that night and I just slept for, I think I slept for like 14 hours. And then I woke up, went straight to the airport, flew back to Shanghai, and I went back to work on Monday. So I'm back in Shanghai now and I still cannot believe that I did that. Honestly, I said it at the end of the video there at the finish line, like you get 5 miles in, you get 10 miles in, you get halfway, you get to 20 miles, you still don't know if you can actually finish this thing. It's such a strange feeling just because you know that it doesn't get any easier. The first 5 miles were on the Great Wall and then the last 5 miles were on the Great Wall. That last 5 miles was so difficult because the first 5 miles, everybody's stopping, taking pictures, and everyone's loving it. But the second time we went back to the wall, the last 5 miles, nobody's happy. Nobody's stopping to take pictures. Everybody just wants to get up there and get to the finish line just because everybody's just so out of it. It was extremely difficult. But I'm so glad I have this video, honestly. Like, if you're wondering, did I run around the whole marathon holding my camera? Yes, I did. It was literally in my hand the whole time. And does it slow me down a little bit? But I'd rather sacrifice a few minutes to have this video just because this is something that I'm going to remember forever. And, you know, I can watch the video whenever I want. So I'm so glad that I finished that. I never, ever considered quitting. Just keep going. That's what I kept saying to myself. Just keep going. Do not stop. Do not stop. Even if I was walking a little bit. And I was struggling right from the start, to be honest, just because I was so tired. Not the best preparation, as I've already talked about. The only other negative about the race itself is the bottled water. Like, nobody wants to carry that, and nobody drinks a full bottle of water while they're running. I don't anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people stop at every single rest station and drink a whole bottle. I'd be surprised if they do that, but literally there was so many bottles just scattered along the street and people put it on the wall, but literally like 3/4 full because people don't drink that much and nobody wants to carry it. So literally sip and then you're throwing it, and of course it's not a good thing. So yeah, bottled water was a negative, but overall it was an incredible experience. Here's the race shirt. You can see it has the wall at the bottom. Really cool. And I'll give you a close up on the medal. Look at that. That is so cool. Has the date on it as well. Here's the back. So this is the company. It is called Albatross Adventure Marathons. They're a Danish company, like I said in the video. All the nurses, all the medics, and the organizers are from Denmark. So a lot of people flew in from Denmark to organize this race, which was just incredible. Like, absolutely no fault of the company. They did a great job organizing. Everything went smoothly. Whenever you needed help with anything, like I said, medics or so many photographers, I'm going to put some really cool pictures at the end of this video that I got from the photographers. So look forward to that. But that's it. That is the end of my Great Wall Marathon 2026 experience. I really hope that you enjoyed this in detail video. I signed up for this marathon 6 months ago, and every single day I woke up and thought about it, and I cannot believe that it's over now. I prepared the best that I could. I tried extremely hard. I gave it 100% in the training and on the day, and I'm so glad that I have my reward, because this is something that I never thought was possible a few years ago. So I'm so proud of myself. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming it. I had so much fun every step of the way. It was tough, but it was a great experience, and that's the end. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, because I have a half marathon trail run at night coming up in the next 2 weeks. So on to the next one. Have a great day. See you next time. Goodbye.